So welcome to Stretch2Strength Move 360. Now what I'm going to be doing today is just a simple 10-minute stretch sequence that you can do after you've had a walk, maybe you've been for a run, a cycle, or something to do just before you go to bed. So it's your choice where you place this, but it's good to do every single day. Just 10 minutes. What's that? Okay, so we're going to start off with the floor. We'll start off with a butterfly. It's just 30 seconds per position.
3, 2, 1. Seated butterfly stretch transition for 8 seconds.
Okay, so we're going to sit
3,
upright.
2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So the shoulders are down. We're sitting upright. Now, if you're a little bit tight in the hips, you can draw down the thighs with your elbows. And sit upright as much as possible. And breathe and relax. A little press. We're going to stretch into those inner thighs. I love this one. So again, make sure you breathe, never force stretches.
3, 2, 1. Figure 4 glute stretch. Right side transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So we're going to stretch out this right buttocks cheek. The foot, the knee and the hip is all in line. If you want, you can place that foot down, or to extend the stretch a little bit further, just draw. Never force it, but just draw that knee into the shin. You should feel the increased stretch here. And just breathe, relaxing the shoulders.
3, 2, 1. Lying figure 4 glute stretch. Left side transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
Okay, so we're just doing the other side. Feet, knee and hip all in line. Getting that support there. Shoulders relaxed. And by the way, I'm not doing the countdown. I haven't got so much of a robotic voice. So just focus on that breathing. Shoulders relaxed. And enjoy releasing these joint areas, the glutes, the back muscles.
3, 2, 1. Lying frog's legs transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So what we're doing is we're stretching back into the inner thighs here. Don't feel you've got to place your hands on there, but if you get a cramping in the inner thighs, just draw the knees together with your hands, relax, and then re-continue sort of into that stretch. So relaxing those shoulders, deep breaths.
3, 2, 1. Right side lunge hip flexor transition for 8 seconds.
So you can see our contemporary
3,
rolled up.
2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
Now, you can use a block that I'm using for the stretch, but just double check the heel isn't overneath the knee. Spencer talk. The shoulders are relaxed down, and you can, if you want, extend the opposite arm up. So the front arm, the leading arm, opposite to that front leading knee. And just sit. Tuck the bum under, push your hips
3, 2, 1. Left side lunge hip flexor transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So exactly the same as the other side. As you get to do this video a little bit more, it's a lot easier to transition. So, but never rush the transitions, just breathe into them. But the secret to this one is to tuck the pelvis under, tuck the bum under them, and sort of push your hips forward. You get a greater stretch in your hip flexors. These muscles, just the back leading, the back leg here.
3, 2, 1. Right pec wall stretch transition for 8 seconds.
Okay, so right pec.
3,
I'm going to press against
2,
the wall here.
1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
Shoulders relaxed down. Again, the stretch across the pec. But if you've got tight sort of wrists, you'll find that you'll feel it in the wrists more. Don't feel you've got to press your palm against the wall. Just the fingertips there. I think I moved these before the videoing and I've tripped over them, so but I can edit that out later.
3, 2, 1. Left pec wall stretch transition for 8 seconds.
Okay, so let's transition.
3,
Left pec,
2,
palm,
1. Begin
rotate
stretch for
away.
30 seconds.
So you're sort of taking the body away from that arm, getting a stretch here, and depending on your flexibility, will depend on how far you go. The shoulders are relaxed, that's important. Never force, remember, breathe. It's good if you've been out running, these chest muscles have been working hunched over, they might get a bit tight, so this is an awesome stretch for that.
3, 2, 1. Right arm delt stretch transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So we're keeping this right arm rigid, we're stretching this deltoid muscle, the rear shoulder muscle, pulling the shoulders down, making sure you got a long neck like Gareth the giraffe. But make sure that right arm is rigid so you can actually get a good draw in with that arm. Just a little bit draw in, shoulders, and then just breathe. Maybe a little bend in those knees as well, just so you don't feel it in your lower back.
3, 2, 1. Left arm delt stretch transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So we're going to go for the left side. Remember, this is deltoid muscle here. Draw the shoulders away. No shruggy shoulders. Just breathe. The reason why I put a bend in the knees, if you lock your knees out, we tend to feel it in the lower back a little bit. So bend the knees a little bit more, just allows the hips to relax so you can enjoy the shoulder stretch.
3, 2, 1. Overhead right tricep transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So that's the tricep. Either push your arm back, again depending on shoulder mobility, or you can draw the arm over. But make sure your upper body is a little bit more forward, so you get a stretch in the triceps here. You can take a deep breath in as you breathe out. Just hinge the waistline over to your left, but make sure you keep your shoulders, upper body a little bit forward so we can increase into the waist and the hip.
3, 2, 1. Overhead left tricep transition for 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So remember the option there, either you push or you draw across, depending on mobility. Upper body a little bit more hinge forward, bending those knees. Take deep breaths. This is good work, guys. Keep it going. Deep breath in as you breathe out, hinge at the waistline, making sure that upper body is a little bit forward to get into the waist and the hips a little bit more.
3, 2, 1. Forward stretch. Transition for 8 seconds.
So feet a little bit wider on this
3,
one. Bend those
2,
knees and then
1.
roll down through the spine.
Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
Now make sure you just relax, knees are bent. Shake off any tension in the neck. You can either interconnect those elbows with the hands and hang, or relax the hands on the floor. But just double check your eyes always stay open.
Three, 2, 1. Right thigh or lunge stretch transition for 8 seconds.
Roll it up slowly. Little pump in the
3,
heels if you get
2,
lightheaded.
1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
Now right leg forward, you're going to hinge forward at the waistline, looking about a metre in front of you. Keeping the toe down to start with. Back leg is bent, hands support. Don't feel you've got to go right into that squat. And now you're going to draw that right toe up to get into the calves. Ooh, nice. Love it. Breathe, shoulders relaxed.
3, 2, 1. Left thigh or lunge stretch transition for 8 seconds.
Other side.
3,
Toe down.
2, 1. Begin stretch for 30 seconds.
So we're hinging, and again we just swap sides. Hand on that back leg, bent knee. Remember, don't have to go too low. You can be a more upright, hinge forward, stick out the bum. Now draw the toe up to get into those calf muscles. Slow deep breath. Shoulders lovely and relaxed.
3, 2, 1. Relaxing body and mind connection for 30 seconds.
Last little bit. Now we're just going to take a big deep breath and slowing the breath down. Connecting the mind to the body. Using that breath. Just going to do one more. Deep breath in.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
So that is your 10-minute stretch with a finished breathing. That's about 10 exercises, okay? 10 minutes a day, that's nothing. But what we're trying to do is just to loosen up these muscles to allow the joints and the muscles to work the way they were designed. So it's loosening up your kinetic chain, is all which it's generally called. So I really hope you like this stretch. So like, subscribe, leave a comment in anything you want me to sort of do video-wise in the future. Okay, but until the next time, this is Coach Spencer, out and about. Keep the faith.